I have lived among the collective unconscious of the Logos now for nearly 20 years. In all that time, I've only once encountered one of their characters that they claimed I was a muse for. Only once in all that time. This story, the story I want to tell you, deals with that avatar of mine. The place was Smokin' Joe's Blues Joint in the Pole of Watertown. Many cosmic beings could be found holed up in their hiding from the inner pole. This place got raided by the pole police at least once a week. When my shift ended at Lloyd's Diner some nights, I would hop over to Smokin' Joe's. My planetary deck in my pocket, of course. I would down some booze to wash away my blues. Anyway, this night, the night I'm talking about, was a night that further changed my, what do the logos call it? Oh yeah, my genetic tree. See, each time the logos use someone from the physical world as a muse for a creature in their astral poles, that person starts to change on the genetic level. That's right. The more the logos write about them, the more they begin to lose their touch on the physical world. This has caused all sorts of problems. Back to my first encounter with Morgue, the old detective. Lana, the drop-dead gorgeous waitress at Lloyd's, talked about Morgue often. He was the love of her life. I always wanted to meet the man, the myth, the legend. At least that's how the logos describe the old. It's easy to get into a shooting match if you like Morgue. That old detective's been resurrected more times than either the Corduroy King or the Logos man would like to remember. I noticed that he removed a manila folder, the word psyche tree, put it on in red text along the front, from the inside of his long black duster. Removing his fedora, the old detective sat down to read whatever was inside the file. Whatever was inside that file seemed to terrify the old dick, because he was dousing his blues with shot after shot of Joe's strongest got whiskey. Looking at the old detective, I was amazed at our resemblance. I mean, the logos told me that Morgue was my avatar among the astral poles, but man, did he ever look like me. Maybe 30 years older and 50 pounds heavier. The lines in his old forehead and the gray in his whiskers told the tale of long roads traveling through astral poles for the logos. Morgue was kind of a killer detective. I guess maybe that was the best way to describe his role in the great LogosVerse. You needed killing or tracking, you called Morgue. Corduroy King told me that Morgue was immortal. As long as he and the Logos man were still in the monkey room shack, all would be well. Based off the word psyche tree on a file cover, Morgue's horrible expression, something inside me went dead cold. I mean, I pooped in my shorts, folks. Maybe something had happened to the logos. Maybe they were no longer in the monkey room behind the closet. Morgue left Joe's white as a ghost, staggering out into the street. I didn't see the old detective, my namesake, again until the next morning, when I opened the local Denmark paper. Body found on the stony shores of the Black River. It was Morgue. That expression on his face the night before, a face so much like my own, seemed a bad omen. Turned out I was right. Psyche tree had its way with the old detective. I think a lot about Morgue, who he was, or who he continues to be once the logos resurrect him. They will, of course. I think about all of us from the physical world who have been used as muses for the collective unconscious. How little bit of us disappear from the real world, just a cell at a time. Rewriting our genetic tree. Sometimes I look into the mirror. I can swear I'm transparent. Maybe my eyes are going, or maybe just maybe, that old psyche tree has designs on me after all.